Attention, attention, attention. This is TNet number 9, Yankee Uniform Echo, announcing that the recording of the net has begun. TY9 YUE.
Attention, attention, attention. This is the Telnet C of the day. I am your net controller, Tingit number 4, Hotel Alpha Alpha. If you're around and would like to check in, please come with your call sign.
Kenya number 4, Lima Echo India.
TNet number 3, Whiskey November Golf.
TNet number 9, Yankee Uniform Echo.
TNet number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf.
Okay. Controller recognizes Tingit number 4, Lima Echo India. Tingit number 9, Yankee Uniform Echo, and Tingit number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf. I might have missed someone because my talkie wasn't recording so good. So if I missed anybody, just let me know.
Yeah, you're missing Wing. Wing checked in.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So I have Tingit number 3, Whiskey November Golf. Anyone else that would like to check in? All right then. So maybe we'll have more later on. Sometimes that happens. So what we're doing today is we're exploring an overlooked delight, something ordinary, something that you genuinely love. You stick around and maybe it might even inspire you or inspire others to consider what might be boring, but it's actually something that makes it really special for you. Um, Maybe it's a simple ritual that maybe it helped you through some tough times, or maybe triggered an emotion or a memory, or maybe this is something that you may have shared a memory with others. So this is basically about something that anchors you in your routine. It helps to ground you, helps you to feel good, a sense of home, even when you're far away. Small joys like a cozy item or maybe a favorite show or KJ, something like that, or something that you might do in the morning. Maybe it's a familiar snack that you might like at a time from time to time. How does it make you feel? So we'll start with Tingit number 4, Lima Echo India.
Yet number 4, Lima Echo India. Greetings everyone on the net and Sajong Gijang. An item that makes that's gonna be hard for me. I don't actually know. I don't know. I would say yeah, KJ. Yeah, I do that. That brings me joy. I do that, and yeah, something like that. And yeah, my PS5. And let's see, my Steam Deck. I just got. I say those items are what brings. Yeah, yeah. I'm not really sure. Team Yet number 4, Lima Echo India.
Tingit number 4, Hotel Alpha Alpha. So it sounds like those are really beautiful things in your life, your PS, and sounds like there's some few things you do like your KJs, and sometimes some of us watch those KJs over and over and over again. So I know for me, I like usually what I have the 2 or 3 episodes of Monkey King. When I want to go to sleep and I have trouble sleeping, I put Monkey King on and I'm going to sleep. That is my sleeping aid, is to watch Monkey King, and then like maybe halfway through, it's like I'm done. I sleep all the way through it, and then I wake up the next day. So do you have a favorite KJ that you like? Back to you, Tingit number 4. Lima Echo India.
Oh, okay. I'm beginning to get a better feel of the topic now. Um, Actually, yeah. Sometimes I visit like not all the time, like maybe once a year, maybe or yeah, maybe I just visit like one of them old KJs. Sometimes an old movie. Sometimes it's just Western. Um, yeah. I can't really remember. There was one KJ. There's a couple KJ I rewatch like this year. More like a movie. That Wong Fei-hung movie. I rewatched that. The one with you know the guy with the Vincent Zhao guy. The guy that plays. I forgot that one KJ we watched. It's about him being a drug addict, and he become a man, like he broke out the habit and stuff like that. Yeah, I rewatched that, but I didn't rewatch that one. I watched one of his older KJ, the Wong Fei Hung show movie. Uh, let's see. Yeah, a couple movies. Sometime I rewatch like kung fu movies. I would say Flashpoint. I think I forgot who plays that one. Donnie Yen, and yeah, once in a while I'll be watching that. Um, And there's a handful of video games like I still enjoy. I still play like to this day. One of them is like Final Fantasy X. That's like one of my first game I play on the PS2. But I got it on my Nintendo Switch, my PS5, and my Steam Deck. Like yeah, sometime I play that again. Yeah, cause yeah, I just really like the storyline for that, and Batman Arkham Knight, Spider-Man, uh, yeah, those are like some of the KJs or some of the video games like I kind of enjoy playing over and over. Yeah, it keeps me, I don't know, it just yeah, it just gives me a sense of I don't know, I don't know. I just like playing it. Like sometimes I just love playing it again. I don't really get bored playing it over from time to time. It's a nice visit for me. Tingette number 4, Lima Echo India.
Ticket number 4, Hotel Alpha Alpha. Yeah, that's the whole point of sometimes of going back to some things that might be familiar or maybe give you a little boost. Sometimes there's a tea that you might like or a coffee that you might like or a flavor even that can maybe remember. I used to have a favorite tea that I would drink sometimes or have a coffee in the morning or in the afternoon, not too late in the afternoon, but it would help to kind of help me feel connected and not so hustle and bustle every day and check the list and gotta get it done, all that. So it helps. So let's go to Tingette number 3, Whiskey November Golf.
Tingette number 3, Whiskey November Golf. So I guess some things that kind of ground me or draw inspiration, I guess. Some of those things, well, kind of going back to kind of what you guys were kind of saying, but um, my go-to items, like I've been doing this since like I was a kid, but I would sit in a cold room and it would be very dim or it'd be dark, and I'll put a blanket over my head and I will like sit there and watch or listen to something that's very comforting to me. Like I'll watch, I don't know, Forensic Files. That's comforting to me. Um, and then uh, sometimes I'll listen to Disney piano music. If like I don't have that, I usually like being held by somebody who's like trusted to me. Like I'm not a very physical person. Like I don't do hugs. I don't do kisses. I don't tell people usually I love them, and I'm not like that. But like with people who are special or like certain people, I'll do that. So like being held by somebody who's trusted makes me feel more safe and secure, and it grounds me. And when I'm grounded, I can think, or my thought process is better, I guess you could say. My emotions are better because when I'm not grounded, my thoughts and my emotions are not very realistic. Um, and yeah, they're not very realistic and it's very chaotic. So, like, those are kind of some things that I did as a child that kind of continued into adulthood that kind of ground me to draw inspiration and also ground me to be feeling safe and secure. And, you know, there are a lot of points in my life where I did not feel safe and secure. So just having those coping skills or like those little things, especially like the whole blanket thing or the stuffed animal. I also do stuffed animals, something that is soft and fuzzy. Um, you know, just to kind of like make me feel safe and secure. So yeah, back to you, Tingette number 3, Whiskey November Gold.
Tingette number 4, Hotel Alpha Alpha. Yeah, those are really nice, And maybe as you get more tools, you can find other things to help you regroup your soul, I think is the right term. um, Regrouping rather than grounding. I think that was the wrong term, but I think it's regrouping the soul. But I'm sure Shadron can let us know. Um, I like to do physical things, holding myself now. I also cricket my feet. If you don't know what cricketing the feet is, it's rubbing your feet together over and over again. Some people have it and it's very annoying, but it's quite comforting. So I do the cricket, the foot cricket. so, so let's go to Vignette number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf.
Vignette number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf. Good day to Sachin Gijan. Good day to my seniors and my juniors. And just to clarify the topical question for today, it's something that relaxes us, right? That's the topic. Back to you, Net Controller.
Yes, it's something relaxing. It could be boring, but it's something that you really enjoy and love. It could be a song that brings you good joy. It's small, joyful moments. Everything doesn't have to be so hard and so pressing. Things that bring you a little bit of joy during the day, whether that's a snack or it's something that you've done. Maybe it's a old KJ that you might watch, or even stuffies, or maybe there's a something that you might have heard. Maybe there's some kind of connection there that you might feel that helps you get through the day and helps round out your day. And that might be something that could be of interest too. Vignette number 4, Hotel Alpha Alpha. Back to you.
Vignette number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf. To be honest, nothing is really popping into my head. Um, I guess the only thing I can really say is minding my own business. It's free and low maintenance. Too many people put their business up on social media or want to mind other people's business on social media when they have no business minding other people's business. And yeah, that brings me joy knowing that I'm focused on, my business and getting my life together. But things that relax me, I would have to say probably doing like working on cars or like a truck or something. That is usually something that relaxes me because for some strange reason I just don't use my brain. I just look and just do stuff. It's yeah, but I don't do that every day. Something that relaxes me every day that I need. Yeah, I definitely need to take some time and think about that. Probably because I am very accustomed to like a very chaotic or hectic day from child to like my to like my late 20s. It's only now that I don't have a very hectic lifestyle or busy lifestyle, I feel very uneasy. So I'm trying to readjust. And what else? Oh, tea. I like tea. I'm a big proponent for tea. I love tea. I love the process of making it. I love the aroma of it. Having a cup of tea really makes me feel. How should I put it? Like those old people, those old ladies from like the UK. Because I remember like where I used to live, it had like this old lady who was like my neighbor, and she was really nice, and she just had this really cool kind of like old lady aesthetic. She looks like she belongs like in those little those Hallmark movies and stuff like that. And she just had a cool vibe about her. And at 12 o'clock she would have tea. At 12 and at 6 she's having tea. And yeah, that was I like to have tea. I have a kettle, but I don't have a teapot. Definitely think I definitely will invest in a teapot. Sajan kind of sent me a link for a really cool teapot a few weeks back. I haven't gotten it just yet, but yeah, tea is probably something. Back to Net Controller. Vignette number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf.
Ticket number 4, Hotel Alpha Alpha. I used to be obsessed with teapots. I was getting teapots from everywhere. I would go to the store and I'd get a fat one, or I'd get a small one, or I'd get a ceramic one. Sometimes I'd get one that was self-heating. I was in pursuit of the perfect cup. I wouldn't get the tea set, which was interesting, but I would get the teapot. I get the pot, but I never got the cups. It's kind of crazy. But after a while, I would kind of get a cup or two, and then began the search for loose tea, and then the whole world of tea, of all kinds of tea. It got overwhelming to the point where I was like, okay, maybe I should just go with oolong and call it a day. Just get some black tea and that's it. That's all I want. I don't want anything else. So I'll make another call out. If anyone else would like to join us, please come in with your call sign. All right, so we don't have a big group tonight. Seems like we're a little bit quiet, probably a little busy at the same time too. So I'll answer the question of what is something boring that I actually really find is lovely. I tend to like to listen to jazz, and it can be a relaxing outlet for me. I also, because it doesn't require words, and so I just like the instrument and understanding the interpretation of the piece. I tend to like older jazz pieces like Herbie Hancock, Miles Davis, Louis Armstrong, maybe some other artists of the 30s and 40s, and then some 60s and 70s, but not so many. I kind of tend to like the much older generation. And I also have a weakness for coconut cookies. I like them with warm milk or with a cocoa. So I'll have some warm cookies and some milk, and I'll listen to my jazz or drink tea. And some KJs I would watch and get caught up and just forget where I am and just be like, oh yeah, I'm here. And if I can pick something out of the KJ that'll help me apply to my life or apply to some things that I'm experiencing, a lot of times that is very helpful. So if you can't think of anything right now that you really enjoy, it's a small joy in your life, try to think about it and write it down. Maybe you're not even aware of it, and it might be something that's right there. So let's go to ticket number 9, Yankee Uniform Echo.
Hi, and everyone. The net. Okay. Well, something that you enjoy. Well, I enjoy a lot of things, even the net. Right? When I am creating things for the lineage, it's very enjoyable. You can see when I'm channeling down the scripture books and trying to get it done, and like get things done, publish, and then release. That is a very enjoyable process. So, from what I have been hearing, you guys are talking mostly about things that are outside of you that make you feel better. In a way, you guys are a bunch of sick people with sickness, right? The sickness is in the chi level. And then you try to find something outside that tricks your soul to flow in a different way, which makes you feel less shitty. And then you feel like, okay, I'm feeling better now. But after all, it is just a trickery to the soul. It's like your soul is like let's say the there's like the station number one is pumping out water, and then the station number two is the pipe that transfer and deliver the water. Station number three is where the water is actually being applied to. So you guys are on station number two, trying to like work the pipe around, make loops with it, and then like, squeeze it just to change the way how the water is coming out. But the problem is in the source where like that guy is like turning the pump so high, it's giving you too much water, and you're trying to find other things that can help you change the way the pipe works so that the water is not flowing that fast, and then now you think the problem is gone. But after a while, the problem is still here because you didn't see the problem. You guys are all acting based on feeling, right? So it's not like it's right or wrong, but it's just not solving the problem. And so what you feel that is making you happy or enjoyable, it's more like you're trying to find band-aids and you're not seeing the actual problem behind it. So yeah, well, like for example, people who like to watch old movies and dig up the old movies and stuff like that is because you have toxin. Yeah, like Lei said he liked to watch the Wang Fei Hong and stuff, right? Like when I was still not cleansed, I still have a lot of toxin. I like to do that too. Hey, the fact is very simple. Like if I say it like straight out, right in front of your face, it's not going to sound good. But you guys who like watching old stuff, you have serious issue in your blood quality. Yeah, it's the yi that makes you like old stuff. Like look backward. I used to do that. Like when I was still having, well, not long ago. I mean, like a few years ago, right? Like I still have a lot of toxin there, and I was dreaming. Like when I sleep, I was dreaming of bad stuff. Maybe bad disciple back then fighting the con man and all that, right? Like those things still come up. That means I still have toxin not cleared up, right? So that time I suddenly like watching old movies, a lot of old movies, and well, compared to like now, I'm cleared, much more clear, and I have no interest in looking at any old stuff. Like my mind is on what's new, like totally just whatever is new for the day. I'm super happy about it. Especially like for example, like today I wake up and Kim Sa-John told me to go down to the parking lot to deal with the car early. So I changed my plan. So I'm like, okay, today I'm not catting. I'm doing that instead. So what to do? I asked the God, right? So the God gave me like new ideas. So I went down and I was like super hyper making those videos for you guys. And then when I get back up here, I have like new ideas of what to do. Everything I focus on for the whole day is new ideas. Like everything is forward. My mind, nothing on the backward. Even when I watch KJ, I will never go back to watch one of the KJ. Like never. I will watch a new one because there's like so many. Like I don't know like why I would like to go back to that KJ, but the thing is like, hey, there's so many other new stuff coming up and it's better. It's getting better and better. Why would you want to go back? It makes you feel good. Good. That means you're sick, right? It makes you feel good. It's already telling you that your toxin is acting up, and that's why you're like that. And you act based on that, foolish, right? Like you're just acting with the yi instead of like seeing that it's a problem and you need to actually fight it. You actually acted on it, and you're like, oh yeah, I feel good. It's like drug addict, and then they are like, oh, I need another shot. Oh, I feel good. Yeah, let me take another one. Wait, come on. The problem is the thing is making you addicted, right? So why do you think you should still take another shot? The more you go with that flow, the more you're dying into that path. Come on, right? So as a Taoist with the celestial medic knowledge, Yeah, when I say it out, it doesn't sound good to your ears, but yes, you guys are all sick, like really sick. So instead of acting based on that feeling, you should see what the problem is and act against that problem. Yeah, and then it will work. So, yeah, especially like how I was like, oh, I enjoy the really old music. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of toxin. So yeah, it's a sign already. Like when you go to a TCM doctor, right? They have like four phases of dealing with you, right? So they have to like look at you, ask you, and so on, right? This is like one of them. I listen, right? I listen to what you say. Immediately, all your problem is it's like in front of my face already. I don't even need to put my hand on your wrist, right? All the stuff you said, I already spot the problem. So yeah. Anyway, for me, recently, what I enjoy doing is teaching the net and making new stuff, creating new stuff, or even like refining the stuff that was taught, like the div and everything. It was like really enjoyable. So those make me feel good. And I am moving forward in life. Back to you, team yet number 9, Yankee Uniform Echo.
Ticket number 4, Hotel Alpha Alpha. Well, now that we know that it's bad, seems like we have some more work to do in that department. So, the current time in Toronto is 8:59, and this is your net controller, Ticket number 4, Hotel Alpha Alpha. Concluding tonight's net, thank you all for joining. Remember, you're always welcome to continue the discussion in the line chat room. The net is now officially closed and channels return to normal use. We'll see you all again tomorrow at the same time and same channel. Ticket number 4, Hotel Alpha Alpha is clear.
Ticket number 3, Whiskey November Golf.
Team number 9, Yankee Uniform Echo is clear.
Ticket number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf, clear.
Team Yacht number 4, Lima Echo India, clear.